Well, good Tuesday afternoon to you. Seeing some wet weather and also some rumbles of thunder here. Notice on the radar, you can notice some isolated storms here to the southeastern corner and also in the Pikes Peak region. We're also seeing some gusty outflow boundaries. You can notice them here. Watch on the radar loop. Oh, here they go. That is what's causing also some very gusty conditions out there. So wind gusts right now up to 30 miles an hour over here, 14 in Lamar, 26 over there in Pueblo, and of course in some storms also some gustier wind conditions. Now here's a look at Woodland Park on the WireNet Home Services camera in the mid 50s right now. Some rain cooled air there, so definitely feeling pretty cool at the moment after that rainfall. And the rain is going to continue into the evening hour, especially for the western counties here west of I-25, Chaffee County, Fremont County, Custer County. It just persists. Here in the Pikes Peak region, we can expect some clearing and along I-25 and also to the plains. But off to west of I-25, you're going to notice that rainfall just continues into the overnight hours and lingers as we go into tomorrow. So we're going to watch for the risk of some localized flooding. And the reason why that we're seeing all this rainfall is because of the southerly direction of wind coming from the south, bringing rainfall from about New Mexico all the way to the upper Midwest here. And that's just going to continue to fuel our chance to see some rainfall that could be pretty heavy at times. Notice here our entire DMA is encompassed inside this warning here for heavy rainfall potential for our Wednesday. So you're going to notice here on Stormcast that widespread isolated showers are possible throughout the day tomorrow. Another wet day on deck for us, and especially in the higher terrain here and west of I-25, just seeing a lot of rainfall. So we're going to watch that area for some localized and heavy flooding there, at times flash floods. See, we also have some isolated thunderstorms off to our east there, so we'll watch those in case those turn into anything that's pretty gusty at times. So the main timeline here is the early afternoon through the dinner time hours that we could see some rainfall here in the Pikes Peak region and along I-25. If you're east of I-25, it tends to dissipate into the evening hours, but pretty much lingers west of I-25. And dew points at the surface, so low-level moisture are in the 60s and pretty high here, 65 in La Junta, 62 over there in Lamar. So this just means we could get some strong storms tomorrow, so we'll be on the lookout for that in those isolated cells moving across there. Also, temperatures are going to take a dip tomorrow because of how much rainfall. 84 in the Springs, 92 in Pueblo and along the Arkansas River. And if you're a fan of some cooler weather, tomorrow and Thursday is for you. 81 degrees there in the Springs, 89 in Pueblo, so not quite touching 90 along the Arkansas River. So much cooler, and that's because of the rainfall, moisture, and increased cloud cover that we are seeing. So notice here, we're going to see some storms and showers for the next couple days ahead. That pattern starts to break as we go into the weekend. Notice here, drier air starts to bring in 98 there, 101 on Pueblo into the weekend, upper 90s in Canyon City, and also here in the Springs, seeing the same switch in pattern as we go into the weekend. So storms for the next few. Then as we go into the weekend, you can notice that we warm up and we're back into the low 90s for the weekend ahead. But looking long term, you can notice by this time next week, we're still dry, but then we start to bring in storms back into the